My name is Michael Miller, President of MGM Trial Services. When you're conducting a Zoom video conference deposition of a key witness whose testimony will be played at trial, you'll have the most impact with the future jury if you employ trial presentation techniques when displaying your deposition exhibits. Using our UltraDep Remote service, this can be done over video conferencing. Let me show you how. Documents and video clips can be displayed quickly during the deposition. Once the document is on the screen for all to see, the tech can zoom in and highlight at the direction of the attorney. This is an example of a highlighted document callout. This one's an example of a side-by-side with two highlighted callouts. This is an example of a detailed graphic which can also be zoomed in on. This is another example of a graphic that all the participants would see. The benefit of having us display the exhibits is that the attorney is able to communicate effectively with the remote witness, and the deposition runs smoothly without the attorney having to manage the Zoom technology on their own. This makes the deposition much more impactful. So the examples I just showed you are what the participants of the video conference will see when exhibits are being displayed. But now let's talk about the recording that the jury will ultimately watch. The video file you'll receive from us will be formatted as a picture-in-picture at those points where the exhibits are being displayed. These are the same exhibits I showed you before, but with a view of the witness in the upper right-hand corner. Because the jury will see the reaction of the witness discussing the exhibits, the deposition video becomes very engaging, and the testimony is more likely to be remembered during deliberations. We've all experienced technology failing on us from time to time, but when you're paying your expert thousands of dollars to appear for a video conference deposition, a tech failure would be a bitter pill to swallow. And although we can't control the speed of your internet connection or Zoom's servers, we can safeguard against many unfortunate mishaps. Because we're afraid of tech failures as much as anyone else, we've built redundancy into UltraDep Remote. During the video conference deposition, we're recording 3 separate video feeds: the picture-in-picture format, the exhibit share without the picture-in-picture, and the full-frame witness format. It's this redundancy that guards against technological mishaps. This is especially important for depositions of expert witnesses where the cost of the expert's time is often thousands of dollars. Now, because of this redundancy, we're able to switch views in post-production if necessary. Here's why that's important. Let's say the judge rules that a specific exhibit cannot be shown to the jury. Well, since we have the full-frame witness view recorded, we can easily remove the picture-in-picture view and replace it with the full-frame witness view. So instead of the jury watching something that looks like this, they'll see something that looks like this. In order to get a clean record, it's imperative that the court reporter hear all the participants clearly, but sometimes during a video conference deposition, this becomes challenging. We help preserve the record by ensuring that the audio for each participant is recorded separately. If there's an important portion of testimony that's garbled, we can use these individual audio tracks to fix the damaged audio file, thus preserving the record. I'd like to quickly share with you some additional reasons to hire MGM Trial Services for your next video conference deposition. We can assist you in developing compelling and informative graphics to aid your witness's testimony. We can also assist you in prepping your witness using the same presentation techniques we would employ during the deposition. The security of a video conference deposition is a real concern and must be addressed properly. We make sure that the Zoom recorder is configured correctly for end-to-end encryption. It's important to understand that you cannot use Zoom's cloud storage and still be HIPAA compliant, which is why we record the deposition locally and then use our HIPAA compliant file sharing service to send you the video files. We're receiving some great feedback from our clients that are currently using UltraDep Remote. Here's a lovely email we recently received from a client in Philly. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to read its contents. I try to keep this video as short as possible while still being informative, but if you'd like additional information about UltraDep Remote, or if you're ready to schedule us for your next video conference deposition, please email me directly at mike@mgmtrialservices.com. Thanks so much for your time.